No, it's a lot to ask a second-year player, but Steve Kerr just told us that Draymond will be back with the team on Thursday. There's a lot of conversations with players and everybody. I imagine you were in some of them. Just what's the kind of the mood right now? What's kind of the sense of those conversations, and where do you think the team is right now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Coach and Bob and everybody did their due diligence and trust in the team, so I support their decision and ready to get our OG back.
Steve also said that Kevon Looney was sort of instrumental in those discussions about bringing him back. What did he do in those conversations that sort of helped you guys out?
I'm not 100% sure. A lot of them was, his coach called them the elders. They had their meetings and conversations, and Loon just such a level-headed guy. He's like the rock of the team, so I'd imagine he was probably instrumental in this decision.
Have you talked to Jordan much? You don't have to say exactly. I mean, don't want to ask you to reveal the conversation, but how important was he? How much did you look to him to say, okay, how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure, Jordan is a part of that decision. I really don't know exactly to get too far into that. I'll let him speak for himself and leave it at that.
Steve said that maybe one thing Draymond needs to improve on is developing stronger relationships with some of the younger guys on the team. What's your relationship like with Draymond?
Oh, it couldn't be better. I feel like I'm not sure the conversation with Coach and how that went and everything, but me personally looking at that situation, I feel like he reached out to me right after I got drafted, chopped it up with me. That's been my guy. I can go over there, talk to him about anything, go to his house. So I feel like he has a real strong relationship with me. I don't know about anybody else, can't speak for anybody else, but for me, I don't see how could it be any stronger.
Talking about tonight, it looked like you were really staying aggressive with the corner three-pointers, kind of asking for the ball there. How much has that been an emphasis on your game, the corner threes right now?
Yeah, I put a lot of time into that, given it is one of the most common, easiest shots in the game. Just it's a spot where I end up a lot, spacing the floor. So just being able to knock that shot down.
And then JaMychal Green had a big game tonight. He seemed like one of those guys who's a proven veteran, kind of flew under the radar in free agency. What's he been like so far in the training camp and preseason for you?
Yeah, he's been very solid. He's a strong dude down there. He a dog. He gonna get every rebound, fight with everybody. He can knock down that shot.
Moses, how about for the game for you guys? You guys are able to win by 33 points. You led by as many as 39. Is it just the testament of how well you guys play as a team that even without, your main stars in there, you guys are able to really take control of this game?
Yeah, definitely. I would say it's just a testament to the work and a coaching staff. They've had older guys on the team for so long. It's easy to kind of forget how to deal with younger guys and slow things down and teach. But I feel like they've done a great job with that, of recognizing the group that we have and taking it step by step and really helping us figure everything out.
Moses, how impressive you've been by James's performance and what he's been able to do so far this fall.
Yeah, I played with James in high school, seen him play, so I know what he can do. He's a tremendous player, and I'm just glad he's been able to showcase that to you all.
Also, Jordan Poole's work ethic. We see him, I'm not saying it is Steph-like, but a lot of shots up. What do you learn from Jordan, his work ethic, and maybe imparting some of that in your game?
Yeah, one of the biggest things I feel like I can get from Jordan is just how intense he goes in workouts. Yeah, a lot of those same moves he does in the game, he might even have to slow it down for the game, given how hard he goes in practice and workouts by himself. So that's something to take from him for sure.
Look like you guys are moving the ball pretty well out there, and even in your different personnel groupings. What goes into creating that level of fluidity with groupings of guys who haven't really played that much together in the past?
I feel like it's just a group of guys that know how to play basketball. No matter who's on the floor, who's filling in those spots, it's the same game. And you're running through those same actions and sets. You can kind of put in whoever you want, but we all know the sets and the actions, so we just do that.